Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Pitbull's Garage. Today we got another used car Wednesday, and it's going to be a 2015 Ford Escape 2.0 four-cylinder turbo, and this is the two-wheel drive version. So we're going to do a quick walk around on it, take it for a drive, city and highway, let you know what I think, tell you a few of the problems, tell you the gas mileage, and look underneath and go from there. So let's go. All right, 2015 Ford Escape two-wheel drive with the 2.0 EcoBoost turbo. Gonna do a quick walk around on it. Check out the rims. There's a little curb rash right there. Come around to the back. So you got a little trailer hitch. We're gonna talk about that more later on with tow capacity. Fairly clean. Got a little dent right there, but that's gonna get fixed. Oh yeah, I like the color. And it's got a sunroof. Come around over here. This current vehicle does have around 90,000 miles. Of course, you're gonna have your general layout. This one does have memory settings for your seats. You got 3. There's your mirrors, your windows, window lockout. Does have power seats. Up and down, just a lumbar. Parking brake is still traditional pull. Manual, gear shifter, push to start. Here's gonna be your screen up here. Let's go ahead and fire her up. Gauge is pretty straightforward. Got your little digital gauge in the middle. So you got your sunroof. Look like a panoramic sunroof. Just go ahead and just open the shade up so you can see it. Okay, all right. Move the shade back some more. Oh yeah, that's nice. As you see, it works just fine. Put that back closed. I got a nice size glove box right there. And this does have heated seats with adjustable settings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's gonna be on both sides. A 12-volt charger right there. Cup holders right here. And here's your AC and heat controls all right here. You got nice little steering wheel controls. Basically, just a nice little setup. So you got your garage door programs right here, like in case you got like a gate at work or whatever, you know. If you know, you know. Nice little mirror. Oh yeah, that's nice. Let's go to check out the back. Oh yes, decent amount of room. Where I had the seat, still get a decent sized person back here. Probably, I say anywhere between 5'9", 6 to 6'1". Look like they'd probably be pretty comfortable. These, well, it's got a little cutout right here, so, and these seats do flow flat. Have your armrest with your cup holders right there. Basic door panel with a little speaker right there, and the one at the bottom, that's a tweeter at top. Check out the back. Let's see if it's, and it is power operated, so if you're looking at a used one, that is an option for these. You have a spare tire in the back. That's a Sony amp. It looked like a factory Sony amp, so audio should sound pretty good. I can't test that out. That'd be too much copyright. So this got to be the sub right here. Then you just hit right there, and look, she comes down all nicely. It's a pretty nice little SUV. I ain't really heard too much bad stuff about the 2.0 EcoBoost turbos. Just as long as you keep changing oil, just keep on general maintenance. I heard you run pretty good. The biggest issue is transmissions, but if you know, like the first gen Escapes, they had horrible transmission problems. So every car is gonna have its weakness, but I know that's the biggest one. All right, so now we about to go for it and for a test drive, city driving, and I'm gonna talk about the fuel mileage, the tow rating, and all that. So let's get to it. Alright, driving a 2015 Escape with the 2.0 turbo. We'll see how she does. Let's go ahead and scroll through here. You do have a real-time instant fuel economy. Here you see I'm getting 8 just cruising through the parking lot. Average, oh look at that, 25. And if you was wondering what was the fuel mileage on a 2.0 turbo 2-wheel drive, it's supposed to get 21 city, 32 highway. So it's pretty darn close. That's like an average right there. It's spot on. I think that's the first car or SUV I tested that's pretty much what I looked up. What's the gas mileage going to be? It's been it. So, or closest it's been. Like, oh yeah. We're going to test out the performance on it. And if you guys were wondering how much it could tow with the 2.0 two-wheel drive setup, it is looking around 2,000 pounds. So you ain't be able to haul your Mustang around or anything like that. But oh yeah, I'm saying I'm only 30% throttle and we already up to speed limit. Like, move out for a little 2.0 turbo. I mean, it can't weigh that much. So, and he was worrying about the horsepower. The horsepower is around 245 in this model. I know it's other engine options, but it's kind of mid. I think it's a 1.6 and a 2.5. Don't quote me on that. I just know this one comes with the 2.0 turbo, so seems to ride pretty smooth. May feel some little bumps, but other than that, she ain't doing too bad. Well, yeah, this ain't too bad for a little sitting around car. Kind of like how the AC vents are angled, but so far so good on road test drive right now. Well, like in-city test driving, it's doing pretty good. Like I said, it ain't gonna be the smoothest ride, but it's pretty smooth for what it is. Like, but I mean, it's SUV, so you're gonna feel little bumps here and there, but other than that, it's comfortable. It's very comfortable. And you just look at the fuel mileage. Like, I'm rolling 50 right now and getting 48. So that should tell you, like, I'm on flat ground right now, but that's pretty darn good. On the shifter, you do have a manual shift mode, or where you can just push the button and shift your own gears. Alright, going to throw her on a highway, got her on throttle, see how she does. We got a couple cars in front of us, so we're just going to kind of let them do their thing real quick, because I don't know what in the world they're doing, especially this car right here. They look kind of lost. So we'll let that little Honda go. Acura. Alright, here we go for the on throttle. Little torque steer there, and we're up to the speed limit at least. Oh yeah, should move out. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have just a little bit more, but I mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, it did okay. We're gonna brake test it real quick. Panic brake. Oh, brakes feel good. Brake feels good. You always got to do that when you test driving these vehicles. I would suggest, like, on the highway, and kind of hit the brakes, and you can kind of feel where the brake pads are. If it shakes real bad, you're like, okay, so this baby's gonna need some brakes. So let's go ahead and pass this semi. Test out the passing gear. Oh, okay, all right. Now, she ain't no screaming demon, but she'll get you there. Especially with that gas mileage, so you can't beat that. It's a little pep. It's got just a little pep, and with that gas mileage, that should be good. So definitely. So go ahead and head back to the shop, throw her on the lift, let you take a peek underneath and see what we see. Alrighty then, we got her on the lift. We're gonna go walk, take a quick gander of the undercarriage. Let me go ahead and get my flash light out so you can see a little bit better. Check out the axle boots. They ain't torn. They look pretty good. Gonna check out both sides and take a gander at those struts up there. No leakage, nothing. Sway bar link, which is this right here, still looks pretty darn good. You can take a peek through here. Somebody left a little piece out. Look at that turbo, 90,000 miles. She's dry as a bone. So somebody's been keeping up on the oil changes, it looks like. That's the first telltale sign if people has been not taking such good care of their vehicle with well, EcoBoost with the turbos. So check out these tires, about 6, 7, 30 seconds. Front and back, well, 5, oh, I'll say 5. Yeah, about 5 in the back, 6 in the front. I don't have my meter, but been around tires so long, can kind of tell just about touching them. Peek at those brakes, it look like about 50%. Back, about 30. I would suggest it's gonna need brakes here. But as you saw in the test drive, it didn't pulsate or have any when I panic stopped, so they're still doing their job. Take a walk around the back. The 2.0s are gonna have the dual exhaust like that, so it's a telltale to kind of know what you got going on there. But like, oh, he got a little 2.0 turbo. And through here, just see if you got, this does come in all-wheel drive, or yeah, all-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, whatever you want to call it. As you see, this one doesn't have it, so that is an option if you want more than 2-wheel. But I don't know how these do in the snow, but usually front-wheel drives do pretty good as long as you got a good set of tires. But that's gonna be the underneath of it. Ain't too bad. Only thing I hadn't seen, we're gonna drop her down and show you the oil and everything. Take a peek at that engine bay. It's going to be your coolant right there, your washer fluid. Let me back that light out a little bit so you can see. Washer fluid right there, dipstick right there. That's where you pour the oil. So that's where you check it. Just wondering, it was a little dirty, so we can go ahead, probably knock out an oil change on it. There goes your brake reservoir, and the master cylinder goes all the way back there. It's kind of cramped in here, so air box. Fuses right there. Basic setup. The hood latch is going to be right here on the passenger side, so when you open the hood, just remember, here's the forward, and the latch is going to be right here. But yeah, a little information up here. 2.0 turbo, just telling you what it is. It's a 2015, so yeah, it's going to be basic. It's a little dirty, but like I said, ain't no I don't see no oil leaking on it or nowhere. And for another thing, for preventable maintenance, this one being at 90, I do believe it's, I didn't look it up, it's either, it does have a timing belt, and you're probably going to want to change that, or say about 100 to 120,000 miles. I forget what Ford recommends, so be sure to look that up or talk to someone when you're buying it, especially if it's a Ford. He can let you know. But I'm pretty sure you can Google it or whatever. I just didn't, I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure it's like 120. But it's a timing belt, so you don't want that to snap on you. These are good cars. Like I said, as long as you treat them good, you ain't got no problem. And like I said, all the little stuff you get this in 2-wheel, 4-wheel option. You see all that panoramic sunroof, power lift gate, heated seats, touchscreen. Can't beat it for the money. So definitely a nice SUV if you're in the market for one. Go ahead and have a test drive. I think you'll very like it. For a small family, it'd be perfect. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today. Go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe button, and check out my other cars I have test drove and reviewed on Used Car Wednesday. So until then, see you next time. Peace.